Hello, 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 hello. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, today is the first edition of the Salty and Peppera show. Mm. Hey Wanda, how are you? How you be? How you be? Welcome to the first show of Salty and Pepper's Talk Show. We just gonna be talking the breeze just like if we was on the phone talking. Hey Lori, how you doing? First out, Amber, say hi to everybody.
Hi, welcome in everybody. Hi, April. Glad to be here.
Yeah, check this out, y'all. Why is it still fog? It's like 11 a.m. and it's still fog. What the heck is going on?
Is the sun out? I guess not if there's
No,
fog, but
no, it's
wow.
fog. This is so weird. Man, it's weird. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
nice and sunny here.
Amber, is it girl?
Yeah.
See, this foggy here. I feel like I'm in the movie The Fog. Amber, did you see my video where we had mentoring Monday? So some people didn't didn't like the fact on Sunday, uh, it's a woman that's a pastor. I guess some people don't believe that women should be in the pulpit. So they
Oh,
got
wow.
the regular lady on Sunday, and then this guy he comes in on Monday. Yesterday was his first day. So and it was nice. We had a nice service, but I'm like, hey, the Bud Fouls. I'm so I never knew they didn't want women in the pulpit. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't really get into the religion thing. I just think anybody that's giving the message that whoever it comes from, man, woman, cat, dog, uh, clock, you could be uh, sitting somewhere and you'll get a revelation, uh, something to hit you, that spirit to hit you. So, but I didn't know that some religions did not want women in the pulpit.
Yeah. See, what my understanding is, because I ended up asking my son and his fiance how their church, what they believe on the woman being in the pulpit, and she said we don't believe the woman should be up there leading the church. I said, but like you said, I should give my testimony, right? So I'm a
Mm.
female. I go up there. She said, but you're just giving a testimony. You're not leading the church. So that's the way they distinguish that. But from what I understand, there's churches that don't believe that women should be having a voice in the church. Now we know in the Bible, and God says We are created equal. Man
Yeah.
is the head of the household or whatever, but it doesn't say. I think really that some of the religions come to that conclusion because they don't want the male and the female role to be confused and to have maybe some sexual desires come about unnatural in the pulpit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess maybe that has something to do with it too. But
I don't know, cause
yeah,
I have two cousins. They're ministers. I have wow, you learn something new every day. Yeah. So
it's
yeah, that
crazy.
was one. And I was like, hey, I don't care. I'm here for the word. We down there for the word. But yeah, I did not know that. I did not know some religions did not want women in the pulpit. But hey, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the women
And
are
they
supposed to
cooking.
testify. They're supposed to testify too. So, and I don't think that, there are over 400 religions separate from one another on this planet in alphabetical order. And the reason there is so many is because people divide themselves depending on what they believe, and they're not standing on the word out of the Bible of the Bible, So they don't believe this and this. So we're gonna just do our own church, see, and then that church spread out, and they divided. And see, there goes the united we stand thing. Because the church is divided right now. And church and state, the deep state, I should say, is at arms against one another. And a lot of the preachers, pastors, or whatever nowadays, the big timing ones that these mega churches, they're not even preaching about asking for forgiveness every day, repenting. They're not preaching repentance. They're not teaching repentance, and they're not teaching um, about being saved. They're all about give this money, we'll
Motivation.
pray for you. Yeah, yeah, motivational speakers. A lot of them, they're just motivational speakers. They are under a false pretense, and therefore that's how the church is going to get the hardest judgment. And the church will be judged first and foremost, especially the pastors that didn't teach, about repentance and being saved. And they go in there, I don't know, because I used to watch Joel Osteen a lot, but
Oh, I
well,
still
now that I
watch
think
Joe.
back,
I like Joe.
yeah,
I
he's
still
he's
listen to TD. You know, hey, they ain't.
yeah, they're good.
I tell people them folks ain't got an answer to me. But I used to do these in the spirit shows, right? They were motivational shows. And I
Yeah,
would always use a clip from either TD Jakes or Joel Osteen in there. They give, you know, but hey,
they're good
Wellness
motivation.
yeah,
Yeah, if there's nothing wrong with listening to some good motivation, and then you can repent on your own and believe in God on your own. We all need motivation, and listening to these speakers, I think just a lot of people that they go there and they looking at them as a pastor and a way to keep right spiritually with God. Not everybody, but I'm just saying they are being misled uh, in a way, and so to speak. It's such a deep subject that I dare
no,
not
I know,
speak about
I
it too
know, but
much. You know,
yeah, like I say, I had to learn a lesson. I did not know that some religions didn't allow women in the pulpits because all my life I've known women to either be evangelist, something. But
Yeah.
so, so we have two services now, one on Sunday and one on Monday. Because the one on Sunday is a woman. Tomcat's World. Our deepest condolences to you. Tomcat lost his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Girl.
said some prayers, sent some prayers up for him.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
But
really
we
is.
deal with it. We all have to dance to that music.
Hmm.
All of us have to face it. But when someone's in it, all we can do is, you know, encourage them. Encourage
Hmm.
them, to stay positive. And even if they don't want to stay positive, well, at least you put your energy out there towards them. If they do not receive it, then there's nothing we can do. Some people, they never come back. They don't recover from it. But death is a painful thing, but people don't realize this is just my point of view. You have to die in order to truly live because life is eternal. So it isn't until death that you are truly living. This here is just a material world. We're living in a material world full of material things. Ain't none of it going with us. You ain't never seen a luggage rack on top of a hearse. I've heard
Or
of
a
people
Brinks
being buried. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, people been buried in pianos.
Girl
They've
in
been buried in
cars.
their cars. God. Like, just leave me out somewhere. Okay. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Let me go back to the dirt. Just let me, we know why we bury people. I think burning is more efficient. I think it's better. A lot of people, why are you going to be scared to be burned if you're not in your body?
I
Why
just,
do you?
I mean, I don't know. I have a thing with cremation. I guess that's all we knew was buried. Like in the cemetery in Chicago, everybody on my mother's side is at Burr Oak Cemetery, and that cemetery is in the movie Coolie High. That's the one where they had
Oh,
the people had messed with the bodies and everything. My mom is the
oh
only one
God.
out here in Joliet um, with my dad. So that's all we knew. Girl, just burning somebody, that just does something to me. But they say it's your soul. So, but hey,
You know, April, Pepper, Miss Pepper. You know,
okay.
we I used to have. I'm claustrophobic to a degree. So I don't want to
Hmm.
be buried in the ground, right? I don't want to be put in a casket and sealed. Now I say that at the same time, I just said, why are people afraid of being burned, cremated? What's the difference? You're dead. It's like my sister said, I don't give a damn what they do to me because I'm not going to know about it. I'm like,
No.
damn, I'm trying to grasp that reality that we are
Yeah.
not in the body. But
Yeah.
that fear thing about buried alive, whatever. Did you ever see that movie, Buried
No.
Alive?
And Laura,
Girl,
you are so correct. Be sure your trusted loved one know your desires. Do not leave them guessing. I got all my stuff
right.
wrote down. My son and my sister, they already know. Hmm. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. And
It's
my
best to know.
cousins, they done told me. My cousin in Texas, he told me because they know I act a fool about my family. So he told me because you know. he's not married to the girl, so you know. But he told me his wishes, and so I know. So long as she do, you know, and
She
he,
better
so
she better act right. Sorry. She better act right, Miss April. She better act
yeah,
right. It better be what he said or else. We don't play that
hmm
shit. Excuse my language.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. But
Mm-mm.
hey, let me tell you something. A funeral now, and oh my God, she we here in Alonzo Hall. Y'all probably need to go look at some of those videos because they talk about getting life insurance and all of this. Because I'm like, I wonder, do I need to get maybe a little bit more? Because I mean, I won't want to leave my son with enough money to at least put him a nice down payment on a house or a car. Well, whatever you do with the money, I'm gonna be dead anyway. I'm not going to be putting no stipulations. You can't get this money until you get this and all of this. But oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, but
Well,
anyway, the
I'll
average
just
funeral
okay.
is like it's 11, 12, 13, $14,000.
Look. Mm-mm. You know what I told my son, April? Both of them. What in the hell are they gonna do if I ain't got no money and I ain't got no insurance? You mean you got? We have to pay to die? Nah, throw that damn thing in the damn hole somewhere. Just bury me somewhere. Why the hell? I, Look, it's a moneymaker. It's a moneymaker. You want it lined with satin. You want it cotton. You want it brass. You want it gold. You want it copper plated. You want it silver plated. What you want your casket look like? You want a $500 spread of flowers on the top, or you want just a cheap fake flowers on top? You know what? It's all an illusion. I mean, it's just I know what you're saying, but we I feel like it's a moneymaker. Now, the
Yeah,
way
it
it
is.
should be is it should be free to bury you. It should be free.
Mm-mm. No, honey. Even if you buy the plot, you still got to pay for them. Pay for them to dig them up, to bury them.
What happened to
Yeah.
friends and loved ones and
But wait a minute.
you know
But this we be the first people to say, "Oh, we sure put them away nice." Girl, let me tell you, my mother
uh,
died.
uh
My mother died like Sunday, early Monday. So we had her funeral that Saturday. We just doing everything in one day. That way everybody can come from Mississippi
yeah.
and whatever. And girl, we went down there to the funeral home, right? And then we went online. I called the guy at the funeral home. I said, um, you can we don't want that casket. We're gonna
Oh
order a
God.
casket offline. He went down half the price. I mean, the
Uh
markup on the casket is crazy. Like
huh.
you can order them online.
Hey, April.
Huh?
April. Look, look. So I'm gonna get me a. I'm gonna anybody. My sisters when they die, I am. I'm getting a cardboard refrigerator box and taking it to the funeral home. Be like, here it is. Put them in it. Do what you got to do, but that's it, boo boo. And no, I'm just playing. That now
Well,
I'm just
you
kidding,
can
but
always
damn, here's a
you
cardboard
can
box right
always
here.
buy a casket now and just have. Have it in the basement or the garage or the attic or something. At least it's already paid
Hey,
for. 'Cause I'm telling you, the funeral homes, the markup
look,
on that stuff is crazy.
look, they think they come out with a new idea. Now you can be buried and they can put a tree on top of you. They'll put you right in the ground and put a tree on top of you. And then your body can go back to within the earth, as one. Hey, that's what they used to do. What the hell? It's
Oh,
free.
wait a minute. So
Dig a
when they
hole,
say plant
put
a
them in the
tree,
ground
that's
and
what.
cover them up.
Oh,
Yeah, they call it a tree, a life tree. The tree becomes, you become the tree. No, the tree is going to get the
oh yeah,
nutrients
you
that
can
your body, when it's, decomposes.
plant a tree in
I'm
a
just
memory
saying,
or
next time you
something.
chop,
Yeah.
yeah, next time you chop a tree down, you better find out if anybody was buried under that thing. Get charged for murder. Just saying.
Hey, Frugal Man. Hey, Lori
Being real.
says it's a business. Not many businesses are in it to suffer a loss. Honey, let me tell you, we got two black funeral homes here. And honey, they making money hand over fist. But
Raking it
uh
in.
yeah, they raking it in. But you know what? Now I don't know about y'all funeral. The funeral homes here, the people actually live over the funeral homes. Like, are you kidding me? Like, there's
Yes.
no way I could be, my
Uh-uh.
house could be up above
Mm-mm.
the funeral home and it's dead bodies and stuff. They're like, are you, oh, no, 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 no.
I'll be like,
Hey,
hey, April, you come
hmm,
over? You can come over to my house, spend the night, right? So you come over to my house and spend the night. And I'll be like, so we at the funeral home, right? Oh, I live upstairs. So we go upstairs. You hear some bump in the night? What you think's gonna happen then?
girl, I'm going to be
You hear
running up
some
out the
bumping
way.
around.
Girl,
You
please.
run straight through the wall. Mm-mm.
But
No.
you wouldn't even want to drink, get drunk. I mean, oh no.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Get
No.
high, smoke some weed. Hey, let's get high and go downstairs to the kitchen. You go. I ain't going. You go. I'll be right behind
Mm-mm.
you. You going first. No, sir.
Mm-mm.
Hey, let's eat
No,
dinner.
no, no.
Did you hear that noise? What? Look, April, you got to be a certain kind of person
Girl,
to live
I'll
over
be
a
like, you
funeral.
know what? I knew I was crazy to come over here and you stay up above a funeral home. Girl, I'm gone. Shit. I wouldn't even
Hey,
get out
look,
the car.
I no hell no. Be like, bye,
Yeah,
see ya. Never see you
yeah,
never.
yeah.
How about
Yeah,
I think them
Lord, we
people be
all suspect that in living. We just having some fun. Cause girl, let me tell you, you sure right. Shoot, it's them living folks we gotta worry about. But I don't know now. Shoot, see, I don't watch too many movies. Get Out. Uh, shoot,
oh God, that was horrible.
wasn't that horrible?
Get out. You
Yeah,
tell me
that
get
was
out. You ain't
horrible.
gotta tell me twice. I'm gone. Bye. See ya.
Mm-mm.
No, sir. Look, my
But
son
you
running.
know, now there has been some people that have rose from the dead now.
Girl, stop. Who?
Oh, hey,
Who
Shy
did it?
Town, thank you. Yes, honey. Tell them, Lori, yes, ma'am. It has been some people that has rose from the dead, girl.
Uh-uh. No, sir.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
for real.
yo, that was before they started using embalming fluid and their pulse rate and all that couldn't be felt. So they buried them alive. My thing is this. You got 6 feet of dirt above your wooden lid. How the hell you gonna get out before you run out of air? right? Just saying. I don't want to be buried in the ground. In case I'm alive, I've come back to life. Oh my God, buried alive, or did you say
Oh,
they come back to life?
no, they were actually having their funerals. Y'all can look it up. And
Oh,
the
oh
people
my
wasn't even
God.
dead. Yeah, yeah, they
Boy,
rose
that's some
up.
shady. That's shady. Now that might have been a fake video, you think? If you get, you know, them people that live over the top of the funeral homes, guess what? They've been, they've been sniffing that damn embalming fluid. You know what? And I always thought that the morticians, those people that run the funeral homes, do they not? You ever see that movie Phantasm? They look just like
Mm-mm.
they're dead. When I was going to college, I was the oldest student on the campus, and this black guy on the bus, we used to talk going from the class back to the dorms or whatever around campus on the shuttle. I said, "What you in school for?" Let me tell you something. He said, "I am going to be a mortician." I said, "Oh." I stood up, moved over across the aisle from him. I had to look at him. I'm like, a mortician? I said, "Well, why would you?" He said, "My daddy was one and my grandpa." I'm like, "Oh, so
Yeah, I think a lot of that is
I'm not
like
going to tell you the
it's
rest
in
of
the
the
blood.
conversation." Oh,
Yeah.
yes, hey, look, I heard a lot of things about what they do to bodies. I'm not going there. But I looked at him and I was
Mm-mm.
like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I say, hey, that's it. Never had no more. It's just something that rubbed me wrong when he said he was going to be a mortician. I'm like, oh, you like to play with dead bodies. I mean, you like to drain the blood out of them. You like to pump the bombing fluid in them. You like to cut the autopsy. No, no, sir. I couldn't do it. Look, when
No,
my
no,
animals die, it's the best I can do. It's the best I can
girl,
do to
no,
put them in a
I
bag and
couldn't do
carry
nothing like
them
that.
somewhere.
I'm not
You got to be a.
emotionally equipped. Yeah, that's something. I'm not emotionally equipped to do nothing like that, girl. I'd be crying every time they brought a body in there. No,
Oh God.
I no, mm-mm, no.
Mm-mm.
And then you talking about
Like
cutting them.
put them over on.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God! Look, did you ever hear about the tri-state tri-state crematorium? It was between Georgia, Tennessee, and Carolina. One of them three states. It was called Tri City. It served three states, but whatever. Look, there's about 4 or 5, maybe I'm not sure the years, but they were taking bodies in and stacking them up. They wasn't even cremating them, girl. People, they
What?
was like they found over 50, 60 bodies that they've been stacking up. They wasn't cremating them. They was. I think I had to think to myself, they had to be on some damn crack or meth. They done got caught up in some heavy drugs, raking in that money, pretending that they've cremated them and just stacking the bodies up. What the hell? You got to be out your ever loving mind to stack
Well,
bodies
that's what
on
they was
bodies on
doing at
bodies.
Burrow. At Burroughs, stacking folks on top of folks
Mm-mm.
at Burrow Cemetery. Look, Google it.
You,
hmm That's what they was doing,
yeah,
and
and
I'm like, who plays with the dead? Girl, I'd be scared they spirits gonna come back and haunt me or something. Mm-mm.
not to
No,
mention the
no, no.
smell.
Yeah.
And rigor mortis set in. What you gonna do with a bunch of stiffs, literally stacked up, right? The smell alone, you got to have some kind of Hey, there's all kinds of people to make this world. You got to be You ever drove down the road and there's a animal on the side of the road and it's stinking? Could you imagine? I don't know how we got on this subject, but there's people that murder somebody, put them in a bedroom, wrap them up in the bed, and leave them there for weeks on end. Are you kidding me? The fuck's wrong with you?
I know.
I'm sorry.
Hey, check this out.
You got it.
Hey, them people in New York, did you see them fighting with the migrants?
No, when was that?
Girl, the other day. Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo! We got a
He's right
real
outside
loud
the window
rooster.
outside.
Mhm.
Can you hear him real good?
Yeah,
He's
we
right
all
outside
got
the
to hear
window.
it. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Jesus Christ. Let me go. Hey, look, I'm gonna mute it. Well, no, I'm not gonna mute it, but it's fixing to
no,
be
it's
loud because I'm
going
fixing
to
to
be
run.
harder than- Check this out. You got to let me know
What?
what's going on with the border.
Girl, I just watched something this morning and basically it's the regime, which is the left. Supreme Court is nothing anymore. It's been infiltrated from within, whatever. It's basically the state of Texas. For 10 years it was its own country. It wasn't part of the United States. That's why it's called the Lone Star State. So they're getting ready to secession. They're seeking secession, which means not be part of the United States anymore. And the fact that
Oh,
they,
ooh.
yeah, they going back to that. And then we got what, 23 other people, 23 other states sending their
Uh-huh.
National Guard down there. Then somebody putting out the message: bring your kit. Your kit is your guns, your clips, your water, and your food. And so the question right now is there going to be gunfire at the border? And see, the Biden would love nothing more than to see that civil war right there. But see, we the people, being most of us have woke up, are awake, not woke, awake. We know what they're trying to pull another J6 type scenario. See, and they're saying someone from the left is going to fire on the National Guard or the whatever, and it's going to jump off from there. But see, we're smarter than that. We three steps ahead of them. Whatever they start, whatever they do, we are not. People are saying we're going to have a civil war. You don't think we're already at war? The war is from within. It's any kind of uh, any kind of division is part of the war. And I'm just saying what's going on down there at the border. I saw that this guy that lives in Texas went along the border, and about a quarter mile, about a half a mile from where they're showing that all that stuff and all the National Guards there and all of that, they're making it look like something's going on. It is going on, but you go a half mile down the road, there's a wide open. Uh-oh, I thought he was getting ready to crow. A wide open space, and every quarter of a mile there's an open gap in the border wall, and there's nobody guarding it. There's no National Guard. There's no border patrol. Nobody trying to come in. It's all in like two or three certain spots. So I think the media has blown it way, way up to what it really is, and we are just the spectators. So y'all, you go watch these live videos. Watch the ones that are showing you the border. There's nothing going on currently. at all these other openings. There's just like a few that they're flooding or whatever. And then the Supreme Court, they were trying to pass a bill that says Biden's trying to get something passed that says we can let 5,000 in a day, and then after that we can close the border. So, do you know how many people that is? No, we need them closed now, and we don't need any more in, and we definitely don't need 5,000 illegals in a day and naturalize as citizens. But the final thing I want to say about that is they letting them in. They need voters. They know Trump's going to win. They can't overturn it. The only way they can do it is get natural. They're saying to give them citizenship and let them vote. That way they can overthrow. They can win the election. But see, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. They're letting them in to be voters. They're not coming to kill us. They're coming to, when if they all, they could, but the big thing is once they come in and they vote, we're under a regime of what they call it, fascism. So it's fascism against our constitutional. I can't find the words, but it's us against the fascists, literally.
And
You don't have
check
to be
this out. I want
Democrat,
to say something
Republican.
real fast because I get the brain freezes.
Okay,
And yeah, Trump is gonna
me
win
too.
because um Fannie Willis, you know, the special prosecutor, then finally admitted that she had an affair with this man. So, that's like a no-no. So probably every case that this woman done had, uh, since they were on opposite sides, most of those cases, people will be thrown out.
Yeah, they threw out the thing against Trump, the J6 thing against Trump. They said it won't ever hit the floor. It won't ever be prosecuted because he did not cause an insurrection.
Oh,
There was no
yes,
insurrection.
she
I don't give a
is.
damn what anybody
This
says.
guy's love to talk. She's back. Thank God. Remember, I have been asking about her. Yes, she
About who?
is. I love to talk. Yeah, I was just asking him about you. What
Oh, really?
happened? Yeah, this
Oh,
is I love to talk. Hey, Tamika, and Lori says she like hearing the roosters. But all of them
oh,
cases, young thug, all of them cases. I'm telling y'all, all of them cases getting ready to be thrown out because
absolutely.
you got the prosecutor and the DA in bed with each other, literally in bed with each other. Okay, so hey,
That's
cooking
fact.
basket, yeah, they are. Those cases getting ready to get thrown out. Trump's Young Thug, all of them people down there in Atlanta that's been prosecuted by her and him will be thrown out.
That's right. That's right. We win. We're
So,
winning. People don't
so
think nothing's being
that,
done.
so remember, Atlanta, the border is wide and some are escaping from abuse or death and others are just trying to get here. Who determined this since the Haitians weren't allowed over here? Girl, oh, I know. I still get mad. They sent the Haitian people back. But you know why they sent the Haitians back, honey? They were scared. Honey, they might have put some voodoo out of or something. And then,
They probably
you know,
did.
they overthrew their government.
Well,
Oh, I
you
love to
know,
talk. Let me drop the link, girl. You got to tell us where you've been, what happened. I always ask people. Remember, she was with us, Amber. Hold on.
yeah.
So yeah, everybody, those cases, anybody that's got a case in Atlanta, uh, it'll be overturned. Ain't that something? So she finally admitted that she had been, she had an, oh dang it, damn it. Oh wow. Wait a minute. Hold on. Amber, I'm gonna be right back. Keep
All right.
talking. I'm gonna have to restart my phone.
Okay. She'll be right back, y'all. She'll be right back. Okay, you back? Lord of mercy. What the world? What's really going on? That was crazy. But anyway, so I accidentally left the studio by accident. I was trying to get rid of the chat, and when I exited, it X'd the whole thing off. And I apologize for that. But yeah, my roosters, what they do is they're around back, but when they hear me coming out the front door, they got real good hearing. They come around and they want to, make their noise and be known. They saying, hey, whatever they're doing. So I apologize for it can be well my sons they don't or my one of my sons he's like you got to get rid of the roosters and because they're too loud, so he's got me thinking that they're just too loud, you know and April will be right at the back. So and I think Eyes Love to Talk, I think she was bringing her up, which I haven't seen her in quite some time. It's been months. I think it's been since before Christmas that Eyes Love to Talk, which she had a good voice, a good speaking on things, you know, and she's in her journey of learning, and as we all are, and we learn from one another, but you got to be open to it. You got to keep your mind open. But the thing going on at the border is y'all just stay uplifted, spiritually sound in God. Don't have no fear, because that fear is a mind killer. It will take you down. It'll take you out. Like we just don't need to be dwelling in the negativity. You speak positive. You bring positive. You stay in the light, because if you live in the fear that they're all running for your front door, then you surely will get depressed, stressed. Then there goes your sleep. You've got to have sleep. You go to sleep at night. That's the time that your mind unwinds, even if it's for 30 minutes. It's like your brain has to
Okay.
load off, sort things out while you're asleep. So you back, April?
Yeah. Hey, HBIC, Room Shaker. Okay. Girl, where you been? Where you been? I was like, what happened to her?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Amber. Hello, April. How y'all guys doing? Can y'all hear me?
Doing fine.
Hey, girl.
I've been doing a lot. Like I had made a last video on my last channel to tell everybody I was dropping down. I wasn't gonna do YouTube no more. I was coming in different. because I had like a good opportunity that came into me for my business. So I'm starting a new channel. It's gonna be called Eyes of Art. Everyone is gonna be new. It's gonna be new supporters and everything. It's gonna be representing my business. Y'all gonna see a lot of more my stuff that's coming through. And that's what I've been doing, dealing with family, life, my business, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, good. How the boys doing?
They're getting big and bigger. I have one son. He's still dealing with severe mental health, so I'm also dealing with that. So there's a lot changes going on with my family dynamics.
Honey, we all got changes going on with our family dynamics. Pray for me and I pray for you.
Please, I need pray for
Amen.
him, not for me, for him. I need him to be prayed on and be touched by the Lord. I need definitely.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
That's
I
right.
still say they put something in the infamil and similar. I don't care
Yeah,
what nobody say.
I
I don't
think.
care what nobody say.
Yeah,
They gave us some checks. Some
yeah.
checks. Who was this? We got somebody else wanted to come on up here.
I just think it's a lot of chemicals going on, a lot of imbalance. These pills that they're giving us during prenatal, if you're not having proper prenatal, it's a lot going on where if damn if you
Hmm.
do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause these kids, they whole mindset is it's not even where we was at.
Right.
Yeah,
Even down to
they,
the spiritual side of things, they playing with God more than anything. The new gen, they playing with God. They more pushing away from him than trying to grab him. I was telling my son that. I was like, y'all new generation is different because y'all more into however you supposed to worship him instead of the directions that he gives y'all, and y'all just think that as long as I'm a good person, I love them, that I'm gonna be okay, and not realizing you have to build your spirit and your soul and make it strong so when something comes to you that it can't pierce you. And they don't believe in that. It's like, and these kids, their spiritual is being targeted and they don't know that.
girl, they kills me when they tell me wow, they don't believe. Well, I say that's on you, but I'm a living witness of there is a higher power.
Right.
I've shown my scars. I said, see, I have no breast. I'm a two-time breast cancer survivor.
Right, right.
Okay, now, I know people that have died. I'm still here. I know
Amen.
situations that I done been in. I could have still been in prison. So I know
Hmm.
there is a higher power out there. There ain't nothing nobody can tell me. But
Right.
all I can do is tell people my story. But and I just keep it moving. Yeah, I just telling my story because I don't know where they come up with this stuff now. Like,
The new generation, they play with God, they mock him, they don't take him serious, and they're more like, well, if he don't accept me how I am, then so be it. It's more of them, God accepting them, and then them instead of them accepting God ways.
hmm yeah, but no, yeah.
And when they
Amber,
go
you
out to this
still with
world,
us?
sorry, go ahead.
I was
Oh
saying,
yeah,
Amber, you still with? Okay, yeah,
yeah. I'm just listening to y'all talk. Hey,
yeah,
I'm
because
learning.
it's gonna be a rude, it's gonna be a rude awakening for some of these youngsters. They be hollering, they don't believe in God. The first when something happen, they gonna be calling God and everybody else. Hmm. Yeah. So
It's sad. It's days of sorrow ahead. Days of
yeah.
sorrow.
So
I hate to even think about it. It's so sad. You know,
Hmm. I don't
they
even
ain't
look at
witnessed no
TV no more,
miracles.
nothing.
Yeah,
mm-mm.
they don't. they don't wouldn't know a miracle if it slapped them in the face.
Thank
They
you. They
wouldn't
just
know.
think it just happened. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah, their minds like April. There may be some truth, y'all. There may be some truth about something being in that something like infamil, And remember, they were pushing WIC. Come on, we'll give you the
Mm-hmm.
vouchers. You go get this WIC. You go get this WIC. Get this WIC. Make sure your baby
Hmm.
gets nothing but this formula for 2 years.
Yep.
Now they taking them off the bottles and everything at 1 year. What's really
Yep.
going on? What was
Mm-hmm.
really
I
going on?
still I believe it's something like an infamil.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
believe that a baby should be fed breast milk maybe for 3 months or until they start
Girl,
growing teeth.
oh,
agree,
I couldn't
agree.
imagine breastfeeding. I only had little plums. I couldn't imagine even breastfeeding. Mm-mm. No,
Yeah,
no.
that's
You say
kind of
what's
rough
gonna
because
get
sometimes
mine.
you can't get them babies to latch on. You got a problem. That's when you better have a
Yeah.
goat in the front
Remember they
yard
got
and
breast
milk
pumps
the
and stuff
goat.
like that.
Yeah,
Now
but see,
check
they used to
this
put them
out.
on goat's milk,
Mm-hmm.
My kids,
which
I
is
made
good.
sure
And
every single one of them was breastfed the first month of their life. I made sure that because, and
yeah,
I swear, my kids are so freaking smart. It's besides one, but they so smart. I just think that I did not, put chemicals in their system so soon. And my other son, I think he got affected by the shots because I was not giving my kids shots. I didn't even give them the shot that you're supposed to give so they don't catch jaundice. I didn't even give them that when they came out the womb. I had twins, and what happened was I was in a shelter, and I wasn't vaccinated for a very long time. I was in a shelter, and the doctor was telling me that he wouldn't take because my son got sick, and he was like, "Well, he's not. We're not gonna take him unless we vaccinate him." And they gave me no choice to do it. So when I vaccinated the son, now I'm dealing with mental health. When I say they was throwing shots at him like bang bang, and he was screaming and crying, and I had no choice but to sit back and watch them do it because I was kind of scared because he was sick, and I think, and that's where things went wrong, and that I seek to change in him from that moment
well,
of life.
Oz, I want to speak to you. Speak on that for a minute. I want to
Okay.
give a comparison for the logic part and the you know how it's important, obviously that it's important that the baby get that colostrum out of the first day or two when you're breastfeeding, when
Yeah.
that's their immunity, that's for their immunity system, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if babies now, they don't push the breastfeeding, right? So the babies are
Mm-hmm.
skipping out on the immunity system, correct? So look at
Mm-hmm.
this. Now, let's just compare it to some reality for a second. Chickens are animals. We are animals. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I just learned this last month after losing a lot of chickens. So, when you have chickens, when they're babies, the mother, if you let the mother hatch the eggs, she'll take the babies all around the yard and they are
Mm-hmm.
exposed to all these different bacterias
Elements.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and their immunity system is good. But if you hatch out your own eggs and they're not got their mother, but you're giving them everything they need, when you put them out in that barnyard, they getting exposed to some shit they're not ready for, and they more than likely will get
Mm-hmm.
sick. Same thing, same exact thing.
Yep.
The mother knows how to expose them. We know how to expose with the colostrum, not expose, but to pass on. We pass the immunity system on to our children.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If we didn't do that, there's going to be problems. And the shots, come to find out, y'all, we didn't really need any of them damn shots that we got as
No.
children to go to school. That was the trick. Oh, we'll get them all
Yep.
vaccinated. We'll
Oh, I'm
get
gonna
this
call
shit into their
ACS.
system.
Yep.
Yeah. They can't go to school without them. Bullshit.
Yep.
Who made that rule?
I don't know
Who did
who
that?
them people that was afraid because I used to hear that when I got down to like my kids started getting older and I wasn't vaccinating them. Like my little ones ain't vaccinated. I ain't keeping up with their shots as long as they're getting it, but they're not kept up. And they were like, well, we will have to call in on you. Go ahead. They already know I'm not vaccinated. You can't make me vaccinated. So what do you now that I know, now I'm like, I'm not worried about what y'all saying, even down to the COVID shot. Like when they was threatening the COVID shot, look, now we don't gotta take the COVID shot. Now we okay without it. And everybody that vaccinated, I ain't vaccinated none of my kids for that COVID. Now, oh, don't let me be quiet. Let me not say that. Let me not say it's not my channel. I'm sorry.
You can say it, but wait a minute. I took that damn 2 shots out of fear
Oh, I
after
did
my
too.
cousin's son passed, and I'm
Yeah.
waiting to see if I'm gonna have a tail growing next year.
I'm done. I took it
Well, hey
too for
y'all.
the safety of my kids so that they didn't have to take it. So I took it too. So they, but
Y'all,
then none of them got it. And my
you
son
know,
that's dealing with the mental health, he went and got the COVID shot. None of my other kids didn't get it. He got it. And we don't know what could be played with him.
can I want to speak on some people will say that Trump was the reason that a lot of people got the shot, but when he said warp speed,
Right.
everybody go get it in warp speed, that's when they were giving out the placebos, right?
Right,
And
right.
the real infected deadly shots, those people died when they got the shot. You know, after they were having them, died suddenly, and all these people that actually died from the shot, they actually got the poison. See, but y'all must have got the placebo because I still y'all still breathing all after all this time.
I
See,
got the other one, the one you got to take it in two parts.
Yeah, I only
okay,
I didn't take no boosters after that
No,
second
no,
one.
yep,
I
no.
didn't. I
thank
was
God.
done.
Well,
Yeah.
let me just say it's on Rumble, and I don't want to. I'm not fear mongering, but they found out that the shots that were killing everybody, not the placebos, the warp speed shots, but
Oh, that's crazy.
they those people that haven't that that did not get the placebo and got the ones with the stuff in it, it actually changes your DNA, and
Oh
it can be
Lord, have mercy. I'm gonna be Chinese
passed
tomorrow.
on, and and it can be
I'm gonna be
passed on,
Chinese with a tail.
and it can be you crazy. It can be passed on to your offspring, which makes them not 100% human DNA. So whatever
I
the
don't know about
DNAs that
that.
was
That's a
mixed
lot.
in those shots, I'm
I
just
don't.
saying a lot of people
Yeah.
got placebo.
I just think
And that
with your
Dr.
health,
Fauci,
like
he
it's
lied to us. They
Who
all
did?
lied. Oh, what
Yeah,
was Dr. Fauci, whatever his name is? And he had
Fauci.
been Fauci, whatever he is. Shoot.
I just
Ralphie.
Fauci.
think they was experimenting.
Fauci fooled us is what he did. And then don't nobody need to be over the over the health organization, the World Health Organization that
Right.
long. He was in there
Right.
The
for what,
three-letter
30,
agency.
40 years? Like, no, no.
It's
Should
time for you
nobody
to.
be in there that long?
I
Mm-mm.
think everybody they need to up everybody in the government system, the environment system, the health system. I think they need to start bringing these young kids in to understand how the world is now because a lot of us are still running off the 1850s environment where the world was healthier than what it is now. I just think they need to change
Yeah,
like who's controlling and dealing with the health system. Period. Update everybody down to the president. I
we're
don't
gonna
get
have to
it.
go backwards to go forward. We're gonna have to go backwards to go
Yep.
forward, and I don't mind it. I've been without a phone, cell
Right.
phone. I was raised on a cord phone that's attached to the wall.
Right. With less
I had
radiation
three
coming from
channels,
it.
three channels on TV, y'all. I could write my
The
name.
TV
I
went
could
off
read.
at 12, and
Right.
they played the Star Spangled Banner, and then it went off. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
We was
that.
playing. We was pledging to the daggone United States of America flag. Now we pledging to something else.
You
It's
really
it's
think that we could go back in time like that? Girl,
slowly,
Well, look,
not in a. And I don't know about the young, but I know the old can. We can. The oldest
I,
can. Young generation, I don't think they can.
A-
girl, they don't even know how to
April
count
and
change back. They don't know how to count money.
Nope, nope,
They don't know.
nope,
They don't even know how to
do
write
y'all
cursive.
nope.
do y'all
I
think if
told my
they
kids,
turn the
I
internet
said,
off?
I told my kids, I said, we going back old school. I'm buying so much card games, board games, coloring books, and we getting off these electronics because it's like my 7 year old know how to control things better than I do. I gotta sometimes I ask my oldest son how to do this. Here, my 7 year old, I got it, mommy. I said we going back to the old school stuff. We bringing checkers, we bringing suit and ladders, chess, coloring books, crayons, markers. We gonna do it. We pushing it back. We gonna go back. I'm gonna do it in my household.
Yeah, you've
What
already
if
been
the
there. You
internet
know what to
crashed?
do.
People wouldn't know what to do.
Yep.
Right now,
They
if the
wouldn't know
whole
what to do,
internet
but
crashed.
we do. Well, we could survive. We can go back in in the way of living. We can go back in time in a material sense, but we can't literally time travel backwards.
Rocking with the
But
two cent.
we can start it again.
Right.
We're gonna restart, y'all.
he said.
This the
They said, can
reset.
you tell time
The
on the
reset.
clock with him on it?
No,
My
they
big
don't even
sister
know how
got
to
me
tell
a
time with a clock.
last
Girl,
year,
these
or I
kids.
still leave it on the bed.
Mm,
I'm
yeah,
teaching my son that now to tell time over with hands.
girl, it's just. Oh my
They have no
goodness.
clue. No clue. They no clue. It's our fault. We
And
got to
remember, they're
stop.
not
We got
paying
to
the
do
teachers.
what we can do.
They're not paying the teachers enough to teach our kids right. So
Well, you
No.
know
that
what?
training it starts from home. You gotta start training them from home now because now the schools are not um like we can't leave the responsibility on them because they're not doing it right because
Girl,
they're
if
not
a
getting paid
teacher
enough.
nowadays got to go to the classroom, carry a pistol because they don't know if the kids' parents, gonna attack
Yep,
them.
yep, yep, yep.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Every Wednesday
can I
night
tell
was
y'all something
abortion
real
night.
quick?
Uh-huh. Uh,
I like that idea.
Let me let me just let me just say this real quick. I know y'all have heard this. Um, that this is we were appointed. It is the greatest time for us to be alive. The reason you, all of us older people, are people that have been, there. It's going to take us to show them how to live without this internet because this internet's got to be shut down because
Yep.
people are brainwashed through it, and that's not going to stand. We as a society cannot stand it any further. It's you got to use your mind. You got to
My thing
it's
is
got to go back.
You have to teach them that independency and be confident within themselves. You don't need this. We can't say shut it down because we soon gonna pass away. That is what's written in the book. We're not gonna survive in their grandkids' generation. Now, for them, this internet is everything. This internet is business. This internet is how can I create something without working under somebody, or how can I make my life great? This internet is a big part of it. The problem is that we have to teach
Bueno.
our children that the confidence of not able to not always use the internet. Like this is not the only access you have to plan B. There's always got to be a plan B, and plan B is resource of not using that.
We did much better without it.
Yep.
And then it's a lot of misinformation on the internet too.
hmm
Hmm.
With the
Yeah.
new AI,
What is AI?
It's all artificial intelligence.
there you go.
Okay.
But it's
So
really
that's
not
when they say,
artificial intelligence
uh,
because my son got interviewed for a job to do AI, and it's really human beings creating filling in the gap. So if the AI malfunction, that's where the human being comes in and filling that gap to and still act
What?
like an AI, which is really not. Yep.
AI filling in the gap of what?
The gap of
I'm
the
just
like
saying.
oh, and AI always malfunctions. It always misfunction or malfunctions. So the human being is gonna jump in and fill in that blank and act like AI still.
See, AI can now control everything. They don't need, you need to go look up what AI says about the humans. And if we continue on this route, AI will it be in control of whether you live or breathe or die. You know, it's already that way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the reset's got to happen. The reset's got to happen. A lot of people don't want to do without the internet. Hey, man, when's the last time I cracked open a cookbook? Oh, I don't have to. I can, at the touch of my fingers, look it up on this
dang,
looking glass.
Yep.
who would
What
ever
happened to
thought that
reading?
you be, yeah, holding a phone?
Walking with it, leaving out the house
Okay,
with it.
AI is a computer program made by a human.
Mm-hmm.
Made by a human. Ain't that something?
Yep.
Hell, probably the person that's cloning people.
Hey,
Yep.
that there's some truth to that cloning. There's some truth to that.
Yep.
They made a movie about it, right?
Yeah.
They just
Hmm.
showing you what they can do,
They,
parading it in front of you. Then, so when
they
you
been showing
realize
us
it's
that.
truth,
You know
Being
what
a,
I
you're
would
not
start being
shocked.
scared is when they can rebuild a uterus. That's when I would
I
start
know,
worrying.
right?
If they cannot be the real do a uterus, what you creating is gonna be fake, period, and it's gonna malfunction.
wait a minute.
Well,
Do
they
they
have a
have a
fake womb.
cure for cancer?
Huh?
Do they have a cure for cancer?
Yeah, yes, they've had it for a long time, but they hid it from us because pharmacia need to make their money off us. We stay sick, they stay rich.
Mm-hmm. Because remember how they didn't have the cure for AIDS for a long time, but Magic Johnson was living very well with it. Or if
Oh,
even
girl,
he
Oh
didn't
Magic
yeah,
have it,
Johnson got money. Magic Johnson
right
probably he taking all
now.
kind of experimental drugs.
But now look at the drugs that they're giving us, saying that if I have AIDS, I can take a pill to not pass it on, or I can live longer. This is the medicine they've been had. They just was not giving it to us. Now they're getting
exactly,
tired of people
exactly.
catching. They're getting tired of people catching AIDS, and they got to deal with it. So guess what? You know what? To not deal with it, we're gonna give you this pill, so we don't got to worry about it or carry your body around. So it's because they getting tired of it now. So let's give them a cure because we don't
That's
deal with
true.
this no more.
Yup, that's it.
Because I don't
I agree.
understand how y'all just now discovering this, when this man either he had it or he didn't have it, and he was living a very long time with it. So they only taking
Mm.
us out when they want to
I
take us
think it
out.
was part of the plan. I never saw him look
Well,
sick. Did you?
he just had HIV. I don't think he had AIDS. It was HIV, right?
It was one. I'm
I
not sure.
thought he
I'm
had
not. I don't
Yeah.
know
AIDS.
the difference of which one. I
No, it
just
was
know it's the three that
HIV.
I want to get.
Hmm. The key word
Well, y'all.
artificial. It's not real. It's artificial. They want everyone to start believing in the A1 program. So when they're playing recordings, and then some people are trying to say that's not a recording. That was um AI. So
April.
what can you do? Can I take my voice and somebody can record it or something?
Like you see how you on your live right now. Someone will go behind this video, record it, send it to AI to get the vocals of your voice and have AI talk like you. But it's your vocals that they're
Yep.
using.
Yep.
Mm,
Can I give y'all something to think about for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Think about this. So somebody, I forget who said it in the chat because I can't see the screen right now. I'm out in the sun, but they said artificial is the key. Well, look at this. You take everything April knows, and you take everything all eyes love to talk knows. You take everything I know and everything everybody on the planet knows, and you
Right.
put that in one computer, and it's more intelligent than all of us.
Right.
Okay, so it knows what to do. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all look into that. Look into
Hey,
the
wasn't that a movie where
how
the robots tried to
Yep.
overtake the
According
humans?
with Will
Oh
Smith.
Lord, they.
Yep.
iRobot.
Oh, well.
Yeah, called La
I
Machina.
I kind of believe it and I kind of don't because the moment my son got an interview for it and he told me what it was, I was like, oh, so it's not as I think it is. Like it doesn't have that much control that I think it does. When I seen he and I was like, break that down. And when he told me that he had to fill in the blanks just in case it malfunctions, I'm like, oh, so they don't even know if this is gonna be perfectly be done. Like it's still imperfect right now. It's not exactly where we need it. Maybe years later on down the line, it might be on point, but it's still imperfect. It still need a human being to be behind it to correct it.
Oh
Well,
my
they've got
God, who's
computers.
who's running this country? Who's running this world right now? My,
Alien,
there's
alien.
too much stuff going on.
Yeah, alien. I'm saying that is a computer program that has a human push button to make AI operate. Who runs the AI program? Thank you. It's a bunch of people sitting behind a computer making it talk, and AI is just taking whatever they're putting in the system and either regurgitating it or they're just making up what they want to make AI want to make out of it and just saying it. It's like the pictures. They putting everybody together and they putting these pictures together. It's like fraud.
They got a they've got one that can write the Bible, rewrite the
Mm-hmm.
Bible in a few minutes.
Huh?
And they've got look, they've got programs, they got robots at my son's work that programs other robots. Hey, but he controls the
Okay.
input.
Right.
But what he's input, they don't forget unless he unplugs it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't forget if he plugs it back in, they know it all. It's crazy. It's scary.
But I think it's like
Shoot, we
they
ain't
can
got to worry
control you as
about the
much as you
migrants. Hell,
value
I
your
got to worry
life.
about
Like
robots,
That's
the
right.
vaccination shot. Shit, if I'm gonna be
Talking
Asian
heads.
tomorrow, tail growing out, and hey,
no,
I'm a
it is
part-time
somebody with no
comedian,
tail
y'all.
growing out.
No, from
It's
taking
It's
crazy.
that
not gonna
vaccination.
transform or transformer.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because when I know on some people's shows when R. Kelly they were playing where he had called somebody, and some people were saying that that was AI, that that wasn't him.
Right. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. They bringing AI now into that video? That's what they
Well,
said?
yeah, that's good. Yeah, he made a phone call to this guy.
Oh,
This
okay.
guy played it on his live, and they said that was AI.
Oh. I
That
thought you
that,
were talking
that,
about the
that
video
wasn't
this
him
video that
calling the
really
man
saying is
from
AI.
prison. Wow.
Oh. I don't know. See, that's that jumping in the rabbit hole stuff.
Yeah.
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 That's deep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey,
Any,
call and cuss people out and say it was AI.
Right, and I'm gonna
that's
blame it
right.
on AI. That wasn't me. That was AI. That was not me. Did you see me?
I wasn't speeding.
Did
That
you
was
see my
AI.
mouth moving?
Right.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Hey,
Right.
hey, Patty. Patty's Kitchen. Oh boy.
Hello, Patty. How are you doing?
This is I Love to Talk. She's back. Girl, I was always asking about you. I'm like, now where did she go? We were supposed to have been doing the women's talk,
Yes,
and I know you were
yeah.
upset because you couldn't play music.
Sure enough
And I
was.
thought you had got upset, with the music thing, but it's not a YouTube thing. I be trying to tell people.
Yeah.
What it is these artists, even the ones that are deceased, that their family, hey, the realists, their families, whoever owns their music, they want to get paid.
For
Them
now, right.
Damn right.
2 or 3 cents every time a song is paid, that money adds up. Some people getting
Yeah.
some nice royalty checks, and they get them, I think, twice a year. So it's not a YouTube thing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Hello,
You know
Patty.
it. Yeah. Hey, the realist, how you doing?
April,
Yeah,
can I shout out my channel?
yeah, girl. Baby. Shout out your channel. Everybody support everybody. I ain't got no issues. Wait a minute. I usually talk about everybody's channel. That's what I said I was gonna do. And so, shout out your channel. Drop the link in the chat so we can come over there and support you.
All right, this is what I
Uh,
want to say. This is Eyes of, well, it's not Eyes Love to Talk anymore. It's called Eyes of Art. I'm supporting my business that I'm creating. It's called Eyes of Art. The channel will be floating above, getting afloat by March. So I want everybody. This is what I want. If you're not gonna come over to my lives, I would love for you to subscribe, but I need really your support because this is really to support a small business that I'm trying to start from the ground for my children. And if you're gonna come and subscribe and come to my live, come on over. If not, that's all right. I just need supporters. That's gonna really support me. I'm being picky this time because last time I wasn't picky. I mean I was picky and I was supporting everybody, and not a lot of people wasn't supporting me. So it's like now I'm being real picky of how I'm gonna get my supporters. So the channel is called Eyes of Art, like it's about my business. I got one video up right now. It will be a lot more coming up, showing the new artwork and the new designs that my children and I is doing. Um, and the old channel, everybody's gonna be new. The old channel, I done deleted that. I gave that to my son. My son got that channel now. Now this is the new channel. It's called Eyes of Art. So you're gonna start seeing a lot of my artwork and a lot of art crafting designs that I do for my business. So if y'all want to come
oh,
on
okay.
over, come on over. But please, I'm gonna try to do artwork throughout, like edit videos, but every Friday, starting probably by March and April, I will be going live every Friday showing how I do that artwork.
Okay, and
That's
good.
gonna be
Then we're gonna
great.
have to showcase your channel
Yes.
and help you move your product. So
Yes.
I'll I'll do a
Thank you so
giveaway.
much.
I'll buy a couple of items and then give
Yes,
them away to
yes.
help you out.
So
And
by
so,
I'll
by
support
April,
you.
March, y'all gonna start seeing more merchandise, more artwork. My son is a self-made artist. He's 19 years old. He's about to graduate this year. I'm happy. Wow. And he got his that's his business being an artwork, an art designer. He got canvases selling. He got an Instagram. My other son, he's a video editor. He edit videos. He got his little side business. I thank God that he's giving me the chance to move my children in a different path and a different light. My son is 12 years old. He have his own little artwork that he's doing. And my daughter, we still trying to find her path. But so far, it's a black small family business, single mom business that's trying to promote boys to go beyond the norm that they have a lot of poor families going. So we trying to beat the odds.
thank you. Hey, I got a question, Eyes.
Yes,
Now you into art.
yes.
Tell me, what was that, what they called art, that MLK and Coretta Scott? What was that? You know what I'm
That
talking about? That
um.
statue?
Oh, they made a no. I don't even watch TV like that no more. No, I'm not up
Oh,
to the time.
don't
I try
y'all
to stay away
remember
from
that
stuff.
that statue they made, and they claimed like that was supposed to have been Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott hugging each other. That statue. Remember, everybody was like, it looks like.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, that's when they built the statue with the little girl pushing like looking like she's stopping something, and then they built that statue. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes.
Dang it! I got to get my tablet.
Right, for sure. Yes, I know what you're talking about. My son is on my tablet doing his
Hey,
artwork. Yes.
Rinrock. Hey, Cherry. Patty. What it do? What it do? Cause
I know what you're talking about.
it was like it didn't look right. It looked
Hey,
like,
Cherry.
oh my goodness, man! I don't have my tablet plugged up.
Okay.
Anybody
Hey,
remember
April.
the guy did the statue? It was like
It
Ren
looking
Rock,
weird.
we elevating. It was the
It looked like he was holding her breast, or it was like a sexual move or something like that.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. What type of art was that? I don't know, but I guess you know.
It was a sexual.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, that I don't know. Like I think that was probably a new artist trying to do something and did his best work. It was the eye of the beholder. It was only art, beholden in his eyes.
Mm. Well,
I
that's
don't know
good
who was it. A
that you.
black?
It
I'm
was
about
a
to
black man. He did it.
let me pull
Hmm.
my laptop.
How's everybody doing today? We just shooting the breeze on a Tuesday. Still foggy here in Joliet, Illinois. Sky is still gray. Uh, Nothing to
April.
do.
I've
Huh?
I've got to drop. I've got to drop down because I got to go
You gotta go feed
take
the
care of the
chicken.
flock and take care of
Okay.
my mama. And it was. I'm
Alright.
glad Eyes is back. And thanks for having
Yeah,
me up. And I
me
love you
too.
guys.
Okay.
And everybody in chat,
Alright.
y'all stay blessed. Okay, stand
Okay.
strong.
Do y'all know that
Okay.
it was
Yeah,
Rosa
see,
Parks' birthday?
rocking with the truth said they was supposed to be hugging, but it looked like a DICK. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But did we ask for this statue? No. So why waste the money? Yeah,
right.
that was a weird statue.
I'm about to show it right now.
And this is Black History Month. Um,
The realest.
I got a lot of people, you know, Black history. My grandmother, my great grandmother, uh, my parents, uh, my teachers, people that pushed me in life. I thank Dr. Martin Luther King for everything he did, Malcolm X, uh,
The
and
statue of
everybody else
Mordecai and
in the
Martin Luther
past.
King statue.
Cause they trying. Yeah, go check
Oh,
that.
I see it. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
see that
I'm
statue?
about to show you right now. It do look like a penis.
Okay.
I don't know what they did. All right, I'm about to see if I can show you right now. Let me open up my camera.
Yeah, see?
Hold on.
Yeah, you got. Hey, Jess V, how you doing, love?
Aaron,
Jesse.
Rosa Parks' birthday was on the 4th of February.
Okay.
Well, this is an amazing process. There were over 125 applications and proposals for this monument to be to honor Dr. King, and my proposal, along with Mass Design Group, which honored both Dr. King and Mrs. King, was selected by the public. And then, I mean, went through city approvals, the landmarks, and all of these different processes. Been working with engineers, an amazing foundry called Walla Walla Foundry in Washington State. Literally thousands of people have worked on this, and so I'm just so honored to be part of this incredible effort to bring this work to be.
Hank, this is now the largest sculpture in the U.S. dedicated to racial equality. How does that make you feel, and was that your goal at the outset?
Do I need to push it back, rewind it back a little bit?
Yeah, so that everybody can see what it look like. It's like
125
two hands or
applications and
something.
proposals for this monument to be to honor Dr. King, and my proposal, along with Mass Design Group, which honored both Dr. King and Mrs. King, was selected by the public. And then, I mean, went through city approvals, the
Look
landmarks,
at
and
that.
all of these different processes. Have been working with engineers, an amazing foundry
They didn't
called
want to
Walla
show
Walla
the top
Foundry in
part.
Washington State. Literally thousands of people have worked on this, and so I'm just so honored to be part of this incredible effort to bring this work to be.
Hank, this is now the largest sculpture in the U.S. dedicated to racial equality. How does that make you feel, and was that your goal at the outset?
No one ever wakes up thinking that they could contribute meaningfully to the legacy of Dr. King and Mrs. King. That never even crossed my mind. It was a Hail Mary, a hope and a prayer. It also might be the largest, actually.
I want to show how that looked.
Yeah, show them again.
You see how that look?
I highlighted Just B's comment. She said, I thought it looked like a man, doing what to a woman.
I don't mean to laugh at black this man's art, but let me see if I can get a better one. That
Yeah,
it
I'm
does
like,
look like it right there.
what was they thinking? Like, I
There we
mean,
go. How that was looking. I'm trying to bring it closer.
okay.
There you go. That's how it looked. Right there. A bunch of people around it.
See, look, it do.
It
Now,
looks
Just
bad as
B,
it goes.
now, girl, get everybody, get your mind out the gutter now.
I'm done.
But look at that, it looked like a sexual position.
Yeah. It look like somebody getting eaten out. Then it look like he's holding a
Oh
penis.
my God. So so they called this art, and I was just, like, what kind of art is this? I mean, I didn't get it. I just,
Like I said, it's the art of the beholder. I don't know. Like, did anyone looked at it and said, "Pause, wait a minute, this don't look right"? Did they allow him to? They didn't see the art, and they allowed him to surprise everybody with the art.
yeah. And then how much did they pay him? to do that.
He said it was application after application of being done, so they have to pay him a lot. That
Yeah,
has to been done a lot. I mean, for that to be that big and the
yeah.
payments of getting it installed there and everything. Yeah, that was a
Now,
lot of
see,
money.
don't y'all see Dr. King head? And then, like, oh
I'm
my goodness.
done.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done.
Oh my goodness. He didn't understand the assignment. Hey, Black Money Corp. Yeah, yeah. I really, I couldn't, I couldn't
Yes,
go for
indeed.
that.
It was a historic Saturday in Boston as the infamous
Mm-mm.
statue honoring MLK and tremendous
No.
size was unveiled. The 20-ton
Oh,
statue
that was in
stands at
Boston.
Boston Common, where the Kings had their first date. The statue shows the intertwined arms of King Jr. and his wife, inspired by the photo of
I
Dr.
thought
King
that was
smiling as
just
he
such a
embraces his wife
disgrace to
moments
them.
after winning the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. In addition to the Kings,
Mm,
the
mm,
statue
mm.
memorializes 65 names of other Boston leaders.
I'm trying. Did you see the new Martin Luther King statue? I'm, look how he posed the picture. Look at this one right here. Look how he posed the picture. He making it look like what it is.
Oh my goodness.
That
Yeah,
was not. Oh, what I
I
didn't even do
know.
that.
I was like, somebody should spray paint it. I mean, yeah. I thought
Somebody.
that was like an insult when they showed that.
Right, right. I didn't know what to take of
Hey,
it. I
Trish
didn't.
the Natural, how you doing? Yeah. But yeah, it's Black History Month. You might want to sit down, um, talk to your children.
Yeah.
We were slaves. We built this country. Um, don't even ask for reparations because they're not getting ready to give them to us. Like, and we're not going to get 40 acres and a mule. America is never going to apologize to
Right.
us like they've done everybody else and give them something because that means we would own everything. I mean,
Thank you.
inventions, everything. So it's just not going to happen.
I just think you need to talk to your children today and your family and the community. Be your own boss. This is a great opportunity now to create your own stuff and do for you and build your wealth. Like we have the opportunity to build our wealth. It might not be the wealth of your likings or better than the next culture or the next race, but you can build yourself out of poverty and better education and better standards of life living. You can do that.
There are a lot of opportunities out here. There are grants,
Yeah.
uh, grants. Uh, there's grants. You can apply for grants to go to college. I mean,
Yep.
uh, they need nurses so bad. They need a lot of people in the medical field, just in all aspects.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Even if you want to be your own boss, you can own your own business now.
Yep.
You can
Yep.
apply for grants. You can like go to your you can go to your city. Like here, we have the city of
Hmm.
Joliet. I can go down to the Chamber of Commerce. There is money that is set aside for minorities to start
Right.
a business.
Yep.
And so, if you want to start your business, go find out what money they have available down there.
Yep.
Every city has money set aside
And
for
if your business is
minorities.
successful, you don't have to pay them loans back.
Yeah.
That's how much the money. If you take the money, I guess you don't make nothing of it. You're gonna have to pay it back. But there's loans out there that you can take that doesn't. You do. I'm not a loan person. I'm not gonna go do it. I'm gonna take my own money. I get enough money to start it. So, but anybody that's willing to go out there and get loans, there's loans out there that you can get. Borrowed money. And if you're successful at it, like look at the PP loan. If you were successful at it, they didn't ask for it back. They let you keep it. even if you just built your business the same time that they was giving it out, because they was gonna ask you, oh, what did you spend your money on, and they seen that you spent it on a business, they didn't ask for that back.
Yeah, but every city has the money set aside for minority business. And then they also had to have so many minority contractors too.
Yeah,
Uh, like when you see these big buildings going up, or you hear they getting ready to renovate something, and if you a plumber, electrician, find out who's got that job, because if you're a minority, you can have a great opportunity to get on board. So
and anybody that is homeless right now, they not gonna tell y'all this. They opened up Section 8. So if anybody want to get on any Section 8 program, they opened it up for a very long time. They opened it up for the immigrants, but it's open to us too. So if they might not tell us that, because they looking for a certain amount of people to get on it. So I'm telling anybody out there who is struggling or who needs help to, get some assistance to pay their first apartment, you have this Section 8 program has opened up again for them.
there's nothing wrong with Section 8 neither.
No,
I
mm-mm.
mean, you don't have to be on it forever. They even have
Right.
programs to help you get off of Section 8 for owning a home.
Yep. It's called
And you know
it's
what?
called
You check it out. Those was saying they got
say
all
it
these
again, you went in
migrant
and out.
kids in school, and they can't even speak English.
Yep.
They don't even understand. They're in the classroom, and
Yep.
these kids can't speak English. I think that's awful. They ought to have those children
So what
in
I
a
say
you
to
know
that is all the bilingual, learn your Spanish, all the teachers that speak Spanish, they will be hiring for them bilingual kids, for them kids. So this is the hiring rate for children. I mean, for anybody that is Spanish and that is looking for a job, they will be needing people who know Spanish so to help them migrant children. That part of the job field will be opening for anybody that's
uno dos tres, uno dos tres.
Yep.
Y'all better go learn some Spanish.
Yep.
Being bilingual pays a lot of money too.
Ooh,
Hmm.
sorry. So that field will be opening up for anybody who knows Spanish.
Yeah, 'cause Spanish, you got to press one for English. So really,
Right.
why I
Right.
got to press one for English?
Right. We're not right. Right. Yep.
So yeah,
So
there are a lot of opportunities out there. Um, of course, some of us, made some bad choices and young and dumb, but you can always recover from bad choices and decisions that you made in life. Yeah.
and did anybody know that February the 4th was Rosa Parks' birthday?
No, no.
Yep. February the 4th was Rosa Parks' birthday. I didn't even know that.
Right. Yeah, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. Yeah. When you don't speak English, you take English as a second language class. My sister and brother had to do it. Yeah, shout out to Rosa Parks. She said she was tired. No more. You
Listen,
know.
um, did I mute myself? Okay. And they didn't tell you that when I was also there. There's a lot of, if
Hey,
everyone looking
Georgia
at.
girl.
Hello, April.
Hey, you get ready? You get getting ready to play something for us?
No, 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 no. That was by mistake. That was by mistake.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I thought you was gonna play or something. So yeah, there are so many opportunities out here now. Um, don't be afraid
Right.
to contact your local politicians. The people that you put in office, hold these people accountable. Tell them, hey, Park District, my son need a part-time job in the summertime.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I'm close to my chairman of Far Rockaway, and when you talk to them, they invite you to everything they want you to do. Like everything that's going on, they'll invite you to it. And you'll start hearing the new things that's out, the new, like, even though it's a conspiracy through a lot. But don't let that conspiracy stop you from getting where you need to go at. Like Miss April said, there is a lot of opportunities there for us now than there ever was.
Baby, and let me tell you, um, find you some people that know some people.
Right.
Find you some connections. You know,
When
go to your city council meetings and stuff. Make yourself be known. So that way, you need a favor, you can call these people.
Yep.
They'll let you know when they getting ready to release money and different things.
My
Yeah.
first
Thank you,
pop-up
Georgia
shop was by
girl.
my chairman.
Um, Just B said, did y'all know that Rosa died in 2005? I used to think the boycott happened so long ago, but she was still alive during much of my life. I know, ain't that something?
Right. No, I
It,
didn't
it
know that. I
wasn't
know
really
she
that long
died, but
ago.
that was soon. That was not. That was like tomorrow,
When
yesterday.
was
Right.
Dr. Martin Luther King assassinated? April 4th, was it 1968? That's not that long ago. Every family history needs to be shared. Put it in writing. Use that family Bible to record family history. And you know what, Lori? I really hate that I did not do that. Like going to Mississippi, being with my great grandmother. Um, okay. Well, did she leave? Yeah. Our oral history is just as important. But I wish I would have wrote our stuff down. Can you hear me now?
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I was gonna tell you because this phone drops. See it. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Eyes.
can hear
Yes,
you.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna tell you like if I leave, that just be. Sometimes my phone it'll drop because I'm on my phone. I don't sit at no computer when I'm doing these shows. Hold on, I got to get. Yeah. So yeah, learn much about your family history. Cause my great grandfather, he was half Indian. I do know that, and my grandmother. So, but I should have been writing stuff down. I really should have.
I mean, well,
So,
everybody is never. It's never too late to learn about. Wait, that's me. Hold on, one second.
yes, ain't that Lori? Ain't it awful? Girl, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. I was like, I cannot believe them people did that. Like, are we serious right now? Like, God, what an insult to them. What an insult. Oh, yeah, I said that was such an insult. Insult. Yeah, okay. I would have thought it should have been removed too. Girl, I said, Lord, if I went down there, I would spray paint it. I mean, that's horrible. Horrible. That is horrible. Mm, mm, mm. Yes. Lord have mercy. Yep, I thought it should be destroyed too. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, eyes. I know, girl, that's how my phone do too. So yeah, everybody, sit down, talk to your kids, tell them your family history to the best of your ability. Remember, family, we all have good, bad, and ugly, but they still are family. Zeros can become heroes. Don't count them out. you know. Oh, I know, Lori. They would arrest me for defacing government property. But yeah, that's awful. It's awful. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, get to know your family history too. And also, ask your parents when you get older in private, ask your daddies, you know, ask your daddy, say, Daddy, do I have any outside brothers or sisters? Because I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole lot of outside kids out here. You know, some people will take those secrets to the grave. Yeah, they will take those secrets to the grave. But anyway, everybody, this is Happy Tuesday. Everybody have a great day. Learn your family history. Write it down. Put it in the Bible. Look up that Martin Luther King statue. It's awful. Um, be the best that you can be. And shout out to Ann Lowe. So yeah, everybody, love all of your family. Okay. Peace, y'all. All right. April showers. I'm going to end the show. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, we just talking. I ain't got nothing else to do. It's like foggy and wet, so my back is all just arthritis killing me, but I'm in bed, so I'm good. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed being with us today. Everybody have a great, awesome day. April showers, I'm out.